We're going to read today Ernest and the Big Itch. Chipper woke up slowly, admiring his surroundings. He loved his birdhouse and its view of the morning sunrise over the barnyard. Oh, what a great morning, thought Chipper. I have a feeling it's going to be a beautiful day. I can see the sun just starting to rise. Hello. Hello. Just a minute, let me turn a page. You're making this a little more difficult. There we go. Chipper hopped back inside to wake up his little sister. "Wake up, sis," he sang. "Wake up and watch the morning sunrise with me." Sis opened her sleepy eyes and saw Chipper. He had a big, wide smile. "Will you ever get tired of seeing the sunrise?" She giggled at her brother. "No," chimed Chipper. "I love the early morning sky. It's so colorful. Look, it's yellow with a little bit of orange starting to peek through. Come on, get up and watch it with me." Sis crawled out of bed and stretched her wings. She looked out and agreed. "Yes, you're right, Chipper. It is pretty." As they watched the sunrise, they suddenly felt a big jolt. The jolt was so big, they were tossed to the other side of the birdhouse. "What was that?" shuddered a surprised Chipper. And before he could stand up, he felt another jolt, followed by another and another. Soon their whole house was rattling and shaking. Straw was scattered everywhere. Twigs tumbled across the room. "What's happening?" said Sis. And everything fell completely apart. "What on earth?" "That's it. I think it's an earthquake." "An earthquake? Oh no." "Calm down and wait here," said Chipper. "I'm going to go look outside." Chipper slowly made his way to the door. He carefully crept out to the ledge and looked around. Strangely, he didn't see anything trembling. Chipper looked out at the pasture and saw that the horses were calmly grazing. He looked at the trees and saw the branches weren't shaking at all. He looked towards the stream. It was flowing smoothly. Chipper was very puzzled. His house was still shaking. He held on tightly to keep his balance. "What on earth? This is really an earthquake? I don't know." Then slowly he looked down. He looked directly down to the ground, and to his surprise, he saw a furry little donkey. Looking closer, he saw it was a very tiny miniature donkey. The little donkey was leaning against the pole that held their birdhouse. He was rubbing against the pole. Amazed, Chipper watched as the furry little donkey rubbed up and down, to and fro. Chipper grinned. He realized that the donkey had an itch. For such a little donkey, he had a big itch, and he was using the pole for his scratching post. Chipper chuckled to his sister. "It's not an earthquake at all. It's only a tiny donkey rubbing against the pole that holds our birdhouse. I'll talk to him and see if we can find a place for him to scratch his back that won't hurt our house." Chipper flew outside. "Excuse me, little donkey. Would you be so kind as to stop rubbing against this pole?" Startled, the little donkey looked at the bird. "Oh, hi, I'm Ernest." "Chipper, my name is Chipper. I live up there in the house on top of the pole. Your scratching is making my house rattle and shake. Twigs and branches have scattered everywhere." "Oh, I'm so sorry," said Ernest. "I didn't know I was bothering you. But you see, I have this itch, a big itch, and this pole was just perfect for me to scratch." "Well, maybe we can find some place else for you to scratch your itch," said Chipper. "How about the fence over there? You see the picture?" Ernest shook his head. No, the bottom rail of the fence is too low and the top rail is too high. The fence will not do at all." Chipper wanted his house to stop rattling, so he tried to come up with a new idea to help Ernest. "How about scratching your itch against that ladder?" asked Chipper. Ernest walked over to the ladder. No, the ladder's no good for scratching. It won't work. The ladder will fall down if I try to rub against it." "Let's see," said Chipper, looking around the barnyard for another idea. He knew they needed to find a place for Ernest to scratch his itch. "Oh, I know. How about this fine tree over here? Follow me." Chipper landed on the branch of a nearby tree. "Look, Ernest, this tree is perfect to scratch your itch." "You're silly. Look how tall those branches are. I can't reach them. I'm way too short," laughed Ernest. No, not the branches, Ernest, the trunk of the tree. It's better than the pole that holds our house. It has nice, thick, rough bark. It'll be perfect to scratch your itch." Ernest walked over to the tree. The tree trunk did have nice, coarse bark, and the branches would shade him from the sun. Yes, it looked like a perfect place to scratch his itch. He leaned against the tree and started rubbing up and down and to and fro. "Ah," said Ernest, "this is just perfect. Yay for me. I won't need to use your birdhouse to scratch my itch anymore. This tree is better. How can I ever thank you?" said Ernest. No, don't thank me," said Chipper. "We helped each other come up with an answer, and that's what it takes to make both of us happy." But Ernest did want to thank his new friend. He left the tree and went to the pile of hay by the fence. He took a big mouthful of hay and walked over to Chipper's house. "Here, Chipper," he offered. "Let me help clean the mess that I made when I shook your birdhouse. Use my hay to help fluff up your nest and spruce up your home." Chipper smiled and gladly took the hay into his birdhouse. Chipper and his sister spent the day cleaning up their home. At last the birdhouse was clean, and they smiled at their fluffy new nests. What a special day it had been. Chipper helped Ernest find a better place to scratch, and thanks to the hay from Ernest, Chipper's home looked better than ever. Chipper and Sis went back outside to join Ernest. Everyone gathered by the tree. They were just in time to see the sun go down. New friends watched the beautiful sunset together and enjoyed the end of a great day. You all have a great day too. This is Reading from Star.